Okay guys, we're arriving to the campsite. About to go build a fire. Here we go. Alright guys, we arrived to the campsite now. As you can see, we have a tree stand for hunting. It's pretty snowy out. It just snowed a couple days ago. So here's our fire pit. Right there. We have a bench. So we're gonna start building the fire because it's getting cold out here. Alright, put us on my phone. Max, want to videotape Max? Here, videotape me. Rush now to light this fire. I'm just going to break these all up, add them on, and we can start the fire. Max, if you want to help me break some of these sticks up so we can get this thing fast. So as you guys can see, we haven't been using any tools yet because all this wood has been dried and it's easy to snap. So on the thicker stuff afterwards, we're going to start using hatchets and axes to get bigger stuff. But as you can see right here, this is getting thicker, so we're just going to make a pile right here for afterwards when it gets starts to get thick. And hot. When the hotter the ash is, the more thicker you want to add bigger stuff and thicker stuff. So right now what we have green light matches. Red light's usually better, but yeah, red light's usually better, but we're just going to use green because this is all we have. What I usually do is I don't use one match because it's not big enough flame, so I usually get like 2 or 3 matches, put them all together, and then light them to get a bigger flame. Alright. As you guys can see, the fire is getting lit. Just about going. So we're just gonna wait until this wood catches. Alright guys, you can see how over there the wood has just about gotten to catch, so that's a good sign. Now since the wood's going to get caught, it's going to make ashes, and the hotter the ashes are, the bigger wood. Like over there we have some bigger, thicker wood. Right now Maximus is cutting up some thicker stuff, and after all this starts burning, we can throw the bigger and thicker stuff on. Alright, I'm going to sit you guys down so you can just watch us get this fire going. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all these thinner stuff on to just get hotter ashes so we can start placing the bigger stuff on. Oh, my shoe came off. It's wet. Now what we're going to do is we're going to clean out all these old ashes that was used last time for the other fire. I'm trying to get all these wet leaves so the fire will burn and all the wet stuff won't kill the fire. We can have a nice hot fire for tonight. It's getting cold. As you guys can see, it's almost done. Alrighty, one more scoop. The second thing is to get any of your tender today. We're just going to use paper because it's the only thing we have right now. Everything else is wet, so we're just going to use paper for our tender and our starter. What you want to do is you want to crumple it, because when you crumple the paper and you light it, it lasts longer to stay lit and burn the wood. Especially this time of year, the wood's wet, so it's going to take a little longer to burn. That should be enough paper. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to find little twigs and make a little teepee with the little twigs, and then when it gets burnt, we're going to get more bigger stuff. What you want to do is you want to find the dry stuff, and you don't want to make, like, you see how this is all dark and wet? This is not what you guys want. So what we're going to do is we're going to look around for all these little twigs on the ground. Make sure they're not touching the snow. Like right here, this was just touching the snow, so we're going to break that end off. So with this end off, break it off. And we're going to just make them up nice and small. Just toss them right on top of the paper. Alright, so if you guys see now, we're getting some twigs on the fire. We're gonna light it in a few minutes. We just gotta get a little bit more tender on it, so we can light it and it'll go up easier.